is a brief live stream where we talk about our product, the SISU Mouthguard, and answer any questions that you might have regarding SISU. 10 Minutes with Terry occurs on the last Wednesday of every month at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today we're going to discuss 3 topics. The first one is top and bottom protection. The second one is the SISU warranty. The third one is the lifespan of a SISU Mouthguard. Okay, so the life expectancy is really what I want to say. First of all, about top and bottom protection. We've gotten a lot of questions recently about top and bottom protection. There's been some talk about whether or not you should have your bottom teeth protected by a SISU guard, and here's the short answer. Most people use a top mouth guard. If you are in a sport where you might put your bottom teeth in danger, then you need to get a bottom mouth guard. SISU protects the teeth that are underneath, but if you're wearing a top and you break a bottom tooth, then that tooth is not under warranty. You need to be wearing a guard on the bottom teeth. This is part of the appeal of SISU because it is so low profile and you can open your mouth and see really clearly with it. It only protects the top. So if you have a really large mouth guard in your mouth, you might be like this and it's protecting your top and bottom, but you can't speak clearly and you can't breathe clearly either. So it's a trade-off, something you need to think about. But actually I've fitted a top and a bottom. In fact, I think I did it last time we had one of these. Actually, here it is. This is the bottom guard. See how it works? If you use suction, you can still speak pretty clearly. If I was playing jiu-jitsu or, I don't know, some other sports where you have your bottom teeth wrestling, really you don't need to speak a lot anyway. It still offers you a lot of freedom with breathing, and that's, I think, the biggest, most important thing. Excuse me for a minute. The bottom was pretty easy to fit. It's a little bit different than fitting the top. It's ugly. There's just no way by the way your mouth is shaped that you can do that. But as you can see, you can play around with it and you can make it more snug if you need to. But it does work. So if you need to have bottom protection for your teeth, bottom line is use 2 mouth guards. And do we have any questions? No questions? Okay, great. Do you think, can you think of any questions? Sierra's here with me. Do you want to come over and say hello, Sierra? My name is Terry, and here's Sierra.
Hi, guys.
She's the one who engineered this whole thing, so thank you very much, Sierra. She's working really hard on trying to get information out there on life expectancy and all those other things. So the next thing I wanted to talk about is the SISU warranty. We have one of the best warranties on the market. I think it is actually the best. SISU protects natural teeth and intact teeth. So if you've got anything that the dentist has altered and it's not your natural tooth, it's never as strong as your original tooth. The life expectancy for those dentrifists are really going to be short. We don't cover those. If your tooth breaks when you're wearing the guard, none of the mouth guards that are on the market, none of the warranties will cover anything that's not your sound natural tooth. So having said that, you still need to protect your dental work, and SISU is a great way to do it. Another thing about the warranty is that we guarantee if something happens to your sound natural tooth while you're wearing the guard and it's fitted properly, the first thing you need to do is make sure that it is fitted properly. If you have an event where your tooth breaks or something like that happens, you need to get the event notarized event, usually a referee, a supervisor, someone like that. The guard itself needs to be less than a year old, and you need to have the receipt. We guarantee up to $33,000, and that's $940 per tooth of accident insurance if something should happen. Luckily, it really doesn't happen very often, which is super cool. Do you have any questions about the warranty? Okay. Sierra just asked me about registration. We have, where our Mouthguard is, we're registered with the Food and Drug Administration, and what is it called? Like they haven't promoted they have given us a guard. I can't think of the word, whatever it is. We work with the Food and Drug Administration. In order to have their endorsement, we need to keep track of our mouth guards. So we have what is it? I'm drawing a blank. When you register your guard, you can register it. It really doesn't have anything to do with the warranty. The registration is simply a way for us to keep track of who bought what color guard. If you happen to have an accident and you didn't register your guard, that's okay. The registration is completely independent of the warranty. Registration is something, if we need to send out any information about the guards, we can contact you through the registration. So if you open up your guard and you see that there's no number on it and you want to register, but there's no product stamp, that's okay. Go ahead and put your name, your information, the color. I'll answer all the things that you can. And if you get to the point and there's no product number, just put all ones or all zeros. And it's fine. It's nothing to worry about. The next thing that we want to talk about is the life of the mouthguard. So SISU is guaranteed for 1 year under the warranty. If you happen to have a guard that seems to be defective or something's going wrong with it and it's under 1 year, you need to contact us. Not that that happens, but if you happen to have something, give us a call or write to us at customer service at SISU Guard. They're supposed to last a year, but honestly, if you wear your guard a lot and you feel like it's dirty or grungy, I would recommend replacing it after every season. SISU guards are made of the kind of thermoplastic that it's not that EVA guard. It's just different. It does break down a little bit. So if you get to the point where your guard looks like it is not as clean as you would like it, and it happens to be under a year, well, I would just go ahead and replace it. I wouldn't try to keep it for a year just because. Use your, and also if your guard is a year or older, you know, if you've had it for a year, I've seen people come up to me and at events and their guards are not at all good. And we'll ask them how long they've had it and they'll say like 2 years. Well, that's not good, so don't keep your guard for longer than a year. Probably less. Do you have any questions, Sierra? Can I think of?
Questions.
So that's the life expectancy of a SISU guard. I know that sounds a little bit unclear, kind of, but basically, the material that SISU is made out of is biodegradable, actually, and if you put it in the ground and buried it, it would break down and go right back into the earth. Having said that, it's super strong, and it will be strong for a year, but if you wear it a lot, you have to take that into account. Also, it's really important to make sure that you clean your guard properly. We recommend cleaning it with toothpaste, but we don't like denture tablets. We don't like whitening products. We do not care for mouthwashes that are whitening. Sometimes people will wear a white guard and it gets a little bit discolored, so they'll try to plop it into something that's going to take the color out of it, but that is not good for the guard. It may possibly weaken it. I'm not really sure, but I don't recommend it. You may use a peroxide solution on the mouth guard, and you may flush it for 10 minutes, but no longer. Don't soak it overnight. You can wash it with regular soap, but don't use dish soap on it. And the best way to store it is in a vented container where you're going to get some air circulation. Do you have more questions? Okay. Well, I think that's it for today. It's been 10 minutes with Terry. We're going to meet again next November, the last Wednesday. It's the day before Thanksgiving. And we'll talk about some more topics. To talk about them, please let us know. You can contact us through customer service at SISU Guard, or you can just give us a call at 800-444-0570. Thanks, and thanks for watching. And stay tuned, and we'll be back again.